Hello, welcome to Spy Money. So today I cut my bot off a little bit short because I was doing live training in Discord, and I don't run a bot unless I can sit there and pay attention to it and watch it. So I shut it off this one right here. We run at 9:10. The reason I run it there is we had all of this chop in here, but once we broke out, I thought, well, that's a good sign to turn it on, so I did. So I got my trade here, and I turned it off right here because of the US Open. I don't like to trade the first, say, 15 minutes of the US Open because usually it will chop around, and as normal, it did. So I turned it back on at rolling through here around 9:45, and I let it take the trade here, and as you can see, there's another winner here, and this would have been where I shut it off because at 3 winners I'm done. But I actually shut it off right here because I started a live training at 10 o'clock today. So I let it finish out this trade and then I shut it off. Reason being, again, I don't like to be distracted. I want to make sure that I'm watching what it should be. Here are the news. You can see I've got the news indicator turned on, and it tells me when the news is coming on. This right here was another good trade. So I wish I'd left it on because this would have been my daily goal. I'm still up 1605. That's on 4 contracts. So it's about $400 a contract. The way I look at it and the way I teach is if you're close to your daily goal, and if something's coming up, maybe a little bit of news, or you're going to be preoccupied with something else or whatever, call it a day. $400 a contract is almost $500, and $1,600 is nothing to sneeze at. If I had left it on and wasn't paying attention, and maybe some news come in or it chopped around, maybe it lost a couple trades real quick, then I wouldn't be able to manage it, and I wanted to manage it. So that's why I did that. It actually worked really well. $1,605, that's on my main account. And yesterday, I'm going to show you this real quick, but yesterday I started a brand new account. $800 is what I put in it, just to show that you don't have to have a lot of money to trade it. And this is the account. I'm up 2281.41 right now. So yesterday I made, I think it was around $700 or so. I don't remember exactly. And then today I'm up $862.50. That's trading ES, trading 1 to 2 contracts, mainly 1 contract. Going for $100 a contract is what I'm looking for, but I do manually trade this. So what I'm doing is I'm moving my take profit and stops according to levels and so forth. So I did move this around. This was not traded on the sniper bot, but it was traded on the sniper strategy manually, and it did really well. But that's where we are with that. I'll make another video just based on what I'm doing with that. But you have 1605 with the gross. That's 4 contracts. It took a trade here. As you can see, this right here was $1,350 per contract. So, there's a lot more money there. This one right here went all the way up to $1,715. I didn't trade this again because of the US Open. I just don't like to get in there. We do have another strategy called the Snatcher, and this one right here is one that we were taking. This would have been an entry, this would have been an entry, this would have been an entry, and this would have been an entry. And actually, I wouldn't have taken that one because you're level. But those are entries we could do. This one right here, we took profit. Right here is another entry. This one right here went up. Right there is another entry, another entry, another entry. They're all winners. There's no losers in this right here. So based on the way we trade it. So there's, you would have to manually add in on the Snatcher. We have a Snatcher bot, but I don't recommend running that bot with this one because sometimes it interferes as far as if you're in a trade, your margin. You might have, let's say you got a small account and you're in $1,000, and maybe you got $1,900 or maybe right at $2,000, and if it entered another trade, it would mess up your trades. They'll sometimes take out your stop on you and stuff if you're real close to your margins. So I don't recommend running them together. What I recommend is just run the sniper and then manually enter these snatcher signals. and it works out really well. As you can see, we ended up making it all the way to R2. We went up through, come up, pulled back, and then it run right on up to it. So that is today's trades, what we've done. It's actually working out really well. We have a lot of people, even in my live training today for the Discord, or my members only, did that. We did some live trading in it. I made some money. The people following my trades made some money, and it worked out really well. We did learn quite a bit. And if you come up here and look at the website, spymoneyllc.com, if you want to see the past live bot trading, you click on live bot, scroll down here, and this will show daily as I load them. As you can see, I haven't loaded yesterday's, but it shows the daily bot. So if you're unsure, go there and watch it. I don't cherry pick it. I mainly trade usually around 9:45 to 11, somewhere through there. But we do have the rules that we have to follow in order to turn the bot on. Very simple. If you look in the past hour or so, if it's been making money, turn it on. If it's not making money, don't. And just look for chop. It's actually pretty easy. It's kind of hard to sit there manually and watch your charts to know when to enter and when not to enter and so forth. But if you see that it's making money, you turn the bot on, it more than likely will probably make money for you. So it does really well. So just another day that making money with it. We do have different prop firms. A lot of people ask about this. I want to hit this real quick. We use rhythmic data only. We do have another trade copier that you can buy outside of Spy Money. It's additional money. I'm going to have a link for that. I'm going to go over that here real soon, showing how to use it. And we've got several members in our Discord that is using it now, and they like it. So they've been using it for quite a while, so I decided to just go ahead and add it to our partner list. Right now, if you click on either of these three right here, just type in Spy Money for your discount, and that will work out for you. Click on this. They've got some real good deals going on. All three of these work really well. Probably the least rules would be take profit, would be the least amount of rules. We're looking to add a few more prop accounts, and we're actually working on something else that will allow you to see more of the prop accounts and so forth in order to know what works best for you. These are the three that we usually recommend, and they work really well. So click on these links right here. It'll take you to it. Use the Spy Money coupon code and get started on that. Again, we have lots of money being made in here. A lot of money being made in the Discord. Not everybody posts their profits, but they tell me what they're doing, and it's really good. I'm real happy to see the people being able to not only pay their lease, but they're actually changing their lives with the money that they've made. So it's working out real well. If you have any questions at all, let me know. I'm going to show you the live trading that it did, and you watch that, and at the end you'll be able to see how to get started on this today. Have a great day. Hi, welcome to Spy Money. How you get started with Spy Money and get your bots and indicators and strategies and so forth is you go to spymoneyllc.com. Once you go here, you're going to go up to, well, before we start there, you can start by putting your first name, last name, and email address and subscribe to our free live webinars. So anytime I have a live webinar, I send out an email to everybody. A lot of times social media and YouTube and such, you won't get the information until the next day and the meeting's already over. And I had that a lot, so I decided to go ahead and make it to where you can get set up on email. We don't sell the information or anything like that, so you don't have anything to worry about that. We don't bombard you with a lot of different things. The only thing we do is on this particular one is we send out the webinars. So get signed up for that, and that way you can have those. If you're ready, which I would think you would be, go ahead and click on Lease Program at the top. When you click on Lease Program, it's going to bring you over and talk to you about the lease. The first month is $1,000. We discount it $300, so you can take that $300 and put it in a live trading account so you can trade some micros, and that'll help you get started. Get your feet wet, make a little bit of money. And then once you get comfortable with it, then you go ahead and add more money, trade minis, and you start trading the way the bot traded earlier. So on this one, there is one thing: bots are not set it and leave it system. You want to be managing that bot. You want to watch it. You don't want to turn a bot on and go to work. It's just not what we do. So come down here and we talk about the bots that we have. We have Coaster and Sniper. I'm getting ready to add Snatcher to it. Sniper is the bot of choice. It does a very good job, and right here's the indicators we use, and I've got a little description out from several of these that say what they are. The main exit, there's an entry down here. Where is that one? There's the main trend. Here's the main entry, which is Sniper. So that's our main entry indicator we use, and then we have some where we take profit and so forth. Then we have frequently asked questions. These are the main questions that I get from people. Read through this before you sign up, and it will probably answer some questions that you may or may not have had and help you get started. One thing is the system. Your PC needs to have at least 16 gig of RAM in order to run this, so you need to make sure your computer's fast enough. Once you agree to all that stuff, then I want you to read through these 14 items. I want you to make sure that you understand what you're getting into and what the rules are and so forth. If you agree to these, then I want you to copy these like this. You highlight and then copy. Then go up here to the Contact Us. When you go to Contact Us, it's first name, last name, email, phone number, and right click and put your information here. By doing that, that tells me that you read those 14 items and you agree to them, and then click Submit. Once you do that, you will get an email letting you go ahead and join. The reason I do this is because I want to make sure that everybody understands what the rules and regulations and all that is. I don't want any surprises later for people. So get started, help you out, and move forward from there. We do have a VPS offering. We have partnered up with one. If you're going to do this, do the high performance. I need to change this, but you want to do the high performance. The reason being is you need at least 16 gig RAM. This one will not work, so make sure you sign up for the high performance or the pro, one of these two, and that will work. What this will do is allow you to access a computer in La La Land, somewhere in the cloud, to where you can have everything set up on your VPS, which is the same as another computer, and you can access it from any computer or phone, tablet, or whatever you have access to. So you can access it with all that. And that'll help you as, like, if you're a traveler, you're at home, your work, you can have everything just accessed from another system. Again, the lease program, get started on it. Once you do this, there's going to be a few things you're going to do. You're going to have a platform to download, which is the Spy Money platform. You're also going to have your brokerage account. So my platform will access your brokerage, and the two brokerages that we use are antfutures.com and we use optimusfutures.com. Check with Rhythmic Data. You can use CQG on AMP, but you're better off just do Rhythmic, and it works with everything. If you don't have a brokerage and you don't have the money put in it, you can go up here to funded account. A funded account, what it does is they give you the money to trade on, and you have to choose Rhythmic Data only. It will not work with Tradeify. It only works with Rhythmic Data. There are 3 right here we recommend, and I personally kind of lean to the take profit because you get faster payouts, and there's no rules with your payouts. If you make the money, you get paid. And that's the one thing I like about them. You can do up to 5 accounts. You click on this right here and it will open up and use the coupon code NOFEE30, and that will be the only price you pay. I think it's $110 to sign up for a 50,000 account, which is all you need. And you just go ahead and trade it. It works real well. The BluSky works real well, but you can only have up to $100,000 worth of accounts. So 50, that means you can have 2 accounts. You can have 5 with take profit. With Apex, you can have up to 20 accounts, but sometimes when the copy trader works, it doesn't work real good with that. And I think that with the take profit, it just works. We've not had one issue with it. So I'm not sure what the difference is. They're all 3 good companies. Apex is cheaper initially, but then you have to pay $130 to sign up for a live account. So you end up spending about $50 or $60 per account more for this one than you do take profit. So I think I kind of lean to the take profit. But again, all 3 of them work really well. They're good companies and they stand behind their products. So whichever one you want. And get started on it. Sign up today. We want you to get moving immediately. I have complete instructions on the website in order to know what to do. So it should work out good for you. If you do have any questions once you get signed up, just reach out to me. Once you get signed up, you'll have support tickets, and just create a support ticket. I usually answer those within a couple hours. Sometimes it's the next day depending on the time, but it's usually within a couple hours. But let me know what I can do to help you. We want to get you started today and get you making money immediately. Have a great day.